Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Lukaku.
That pass has been well intercepted.
He's going for goal! That carried quite a threat.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Barella. Can he get it through?
Showing good feet.
Played in by Barella.
There's much shapes to shoot!
And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Lukaku is offering a wry smile there. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Philipp Lahm, Jim Beglin, one of the greatest fullbacks ever, perhaps.
Oh, without doubt, Peter. He's definitely in that category when it comes to legendary players. I don't think I've seen someone as adaptable, as dependable, both going forward and having to get back too. Plus, he's got that excellent leadership he's always displayed, and he's won everybody's respect.
Yeah, and once described by one of the world's greatest managers as the most intelligent player I ever coached.
He's through here. He's got away. Lukaku.
And it's made its way to him. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
First quarter of an hour gone.
And it's Lahm. He is just caressing the ball. Cleared without hesitation. Maicon is onto this. Van Dijk clears it away.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Vieira plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Still goalless. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nedved. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Maicon's cross.
Up he goes! Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Well, that is one way to stop him.
Hakimi.
Vietnam really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
Lovely bit of skill. Now it's Thuram. He's had a shot! Goal! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, decent chance! Oh, no, a quite unbelievable miss.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Here's a chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Nedved plays it short. Vietnam have the chance to go the other way. It's a pretty loose pass. Vieira.
Vietnam can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Maicon tries making a foray down the right. Thuram. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. He is through here. Delivers the ball. Keeper's dealt with that. Lahm gets good distance on it. Cruyff, the specialist in tearing teams apart. It's a promising position. That's very neat. Cruyff. Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing because that is an errant touch.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there.
Aimed beyond the defence. Thuram. Gravenberg looking understandably energised after his goal. Referee's given a throw. Barella. And the first half is done. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Vietnam are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. And we are back on the way.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out and see if you can open them up a bit more.
Pass is just off target. Cruyff looking to penetrate opposition lines. And he's forced to go back. Maicon is always looking to play quality balls. Now it's Ibrahimovic. So much time and space here. Now here's the delivery. Oh, smashing header! No, couldn't quite control it.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Gravenberg. Out again for a throw-in. Plays a sharp little ball here. It's a goal kick.
Substitution on the field. Number 5.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Lukaku coming on the field.
Now it's Mbappe. Soulé
Number 10.
looking for the run. Shot could be on. He has found the way through. Matheus Cunha! Team still separated by the game's only goal. Brazil are looking to break at pace. Now it's Cruyff. Can he get on the end of this? And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's their second corner of the game. And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Nedved. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Lahm delivers. Van de Ven gets it away. Soulé. Soulé takes control of enemies on the move. Oh, that's fabulous. Lovely feet. Back when it goes. There's the shot! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Vietnam really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Now it's Soulé. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. Vietnam have their third corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Cruyff will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And it's kept out by a stubborn defence.
Brazil really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Now it's Mbappe.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Matheus Cunha. Soulé. Can he finish? He scored! A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Substitution on the field. Number 14.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
22.
Vietnam are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Number 15.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Palmer. Number 9. Tonali. Number 12. Tenga. Substitution.
Oh, that's well spotted.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can hurt with their backs to goal.
Now, can they get him away? He's on it, can he get away? That's tidy. Oh, it's played into the area. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Knocks it out wide. Knocks it into space. Lahm. And this is Pele. And he's gone backward here. Oh, that's superb. And a shot! It's there! Late drama, late goal! This will be one frantic ending! A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Brazil give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now?
Goes for a shot!
Added minutes has been indicated.
We are into overtime. Driving forward. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now it's Mbappe. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played. Well stopped.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. The action has already started. Hakimi, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward.
Peter, if you're looking for a defensive blueprint, then look no further than Alessandro Nesta.
There's nothing he hasn't got, is there?
As complete a stopper as I can remember, he just loves to defend and he's always willing to put his body on the line.
Lahm did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Just eases him off the ball. Michael. Vietnam appearing to have the better of things in these early exchanges. Barella stood his ground strongly. He's got away. Skims one in.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Cruyff. And now the breakaway. Soulé.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
Michael can see things others simply cannot. Cruyff looks to get on the end of this.
Vietnam are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of...
Cristiano Ronaldo! Goal, Brazil! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Brazil have taken the lead.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Chooses shapes to shoot! Looking for options for movement. Gullit constantly looking for the ball into the box.
Vietnam really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Plays a sharp little ball here.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Pele. That has not gone well. And it's Barella. Seedorf. It's an inviting looking ball, that. For Maicon. Some good work on the right flank here. Cruyff. Pele. Ronaldo shoots!
This is the time you need that pace.
Matheus Cunha. And it's Barella. Barella purring through the gears. So what can they make of this? That is good alertness. And here's Thuram. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's Gullit. Now, can they get him away?
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And it's been taken short. Vietnam have the chance to go the other way.
1 minute added time.
Now it's Lukaku. Ndika. And he goes cross-field.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
And the half-time whistle goes. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Substitution on the field. Number 6, Barella.
Here we go again.
On to replace him is
Vietnam really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's had it nicked away. No way through there. Seedorf, who's set up one goal so far. That's a cute ball. Brilliantly cut out. And here's the chance to counter.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Knocks it into space. He's onside. That pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Cleared without complication. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Match goes for a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's cut it out. And there's his chance to lead the counter. That's good vision. Ndika gets across to intercept that. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Thuram looking to shake off some unwanted attack. Real chance! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
substitution on the field.
Vietnam have their second corner now.
Number 11.
Palmer plays it short.
Number 14. Matheus Cunha. Number 22.
Hakimi.
Sue.
Look at the space here.
Number 17. Ndika.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Number 15. Rookman. Number
Maicon
25.
receives it in a wide position. Van der Ven gets good distance on it. Your impression so far, Jim?
Vietnam are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
Knocks it out wide. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. That ball looks a good one. He's beaten the last man. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And it's Cruyff. Cruyff will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Lookman, can he get it through? Well timed, excellent interception. And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
Substitutions taking place.
Nuno Mendes. Ball played for Lookman. Great vision. Nuno Mendes. He rises! Oh, he's hit the bar! Should have equalised.
Oh, what a moment for him, Peter. He'll be losing sleep over that one tonight.
Thinks about the shot. Big chance! He scored! Do not write them off. Back they come. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this poses a very interesting question now, Peter. Do they push on to try and win it in normal time? They certainly have the momentum.
Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. That's a good run down the left. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Ibrahimovic in the hunt and looking threatening. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Palmer picks it up out wide. Nice interception, well timed. Now he's got space here. Neatly clipped into space. And that should get the job done. He's being urged to shoot. 90 minutes up, and we will be back for extra time.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
So to clarify, extra time will follow.
Substitution on the field. Number 4.
90 minutes gone and nothing between them still.
Number 3.
Vietnam did fantastically well to force extra time, having been on the brink of defeat in normal time. In fact, you could say they're the better off of the two teams, at least psychologically. Michael. Konate gets over and intercepts. Oh, nicely intercepted. Can he get on the end of this? That's been drilled forward. Hakimi making good progress on the right-hand side. Quality ball. Now that's well seen too. Pirlo. Oh, easy pickings there. And it's Palmer. Gravenberg. Bale, now looking to orchestrate a counter. He's found a way through. Maicon. Lovely feet. Pinches it off him. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Substitution in progress.
Bale is eyeing up his options in the middle. So who's he going to be aiming for here? Terrific header! Harmlessly behind. Nesta does really well there, he is strong. Driving on and making good progress. He has found a way through. Ibrahimovic. Tries to pass it through. Extra time reaches half-time.
And now, please turn.
Well, both teams have run themselves into the ground out there. Does anyone have one last moment of magic in them? Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner? They have given it everything. It's been grueling. But who will be standing at the very end? Well, that looks a decent ball. And that was very necessary. Aimed beyond the defence. Well, that pass isn't the best. That's good running with the ball. Well read, nice interception. Lookman. And it's Mendes. Tries to play it through. Ferdinand defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. And this is Nedved. And the shot! Oh, that's incredible! And that may just do it! And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, it's better late than never, Peter, and that's potentially decisive now.
And this is Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic! And that would have been some goal.
He's absolutely full of energy here. Definitely had the right idea. A shame he just couldn't finish it off.
And that is as far as they're going to go. This looks promising. Oh, it's come loose.
There will be 1 minute.
Threads one in. Well read. And the danger is averted. Vieira gets it clear. Hazard with the clearance. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Vietnam can justifiably find this a hard one. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And already we're underway here. Well, that's well spotted. Edwin van der Sar, such a calm, composed keeper.
He is one of the first sweeper keepers, Peter.
He gets big! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Van Dijk. Soulé. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now, can they get him away? The ball has bounced loose now. Nedved. It's played through for him. Oh, he's burst through! Goes for a shot! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Nedved plays it short. Oh, nice touch. Nedved. Nedved crosses. Couple of decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game. Now, what about a counter-attack? Soulé. Looking to play him in, and he's managed to get free. Real chance! Goal! There is the breakthrough! Oh, the deftness of touch, received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And it's Nedved. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Barella. Now it's Soulé. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, look at that. Decent chance! He's scored! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Vietnam are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Ronaldo chasing after it. Vietnam do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Well, it's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
Hakimi, and that interception was most necessary. Nedved! Defending of the desperate variety. That's good running with the ball. Soulé picked out brilliantly. Good read, needed to be. Brazil have a free kick. Pass somewhat off target. Great defending, strong and determined. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Yamal. He's got away.
That's good play from him.
Soulé. Yamal, who does have an assist to his name. And the shot's on here. Vietnam heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Oh, some tackle that. Now it's Thuram. And it's Hakimi. Looking for options for movement. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Barella tries to play it through. And he's cut it out. And now the breakaway. Icon. And it's Seedorf. Played out wide. Barella going full tilt down the left. Nicely aimed pass. And it's made its way to him. They're urging him to shoot.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
Great chance! It goes to show he is human after all.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
And the first half is done. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Vietnam in control at half-time, 2-0. So we're just settling back into this second half. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Vietnam clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
He shapes to shoot!
นี่คนแม่กดสา
Really
เท่
well taken goal. And the second half is off to a flyer.
And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
That's a cute ball. Oh, that's clever. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Seedorf cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Pele. Lahm has it in a wide position.
Chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Cristiano Ronaldo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Brazil have their second corner now. Nedved goes short. And he's there to clear it. And it's Lahm. Seedorf conjures time and space where few can. And he's chosen to go back. It's a searching pass. That's good vision. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here.
It's Lukaku! Oh, taken with style.
Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Substitution on the field. Number 11.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Number 5.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Coming on the field.
Vietnam do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Played through for the wide man. He has found the way through. Oh, well played. Nedved.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
For Maicon. That is good strength. And here's Hullet. Fires it in low. And it's Gravenberch. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Now it's Barella.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now this could be a chance. Great ball, and he's in here. Plays it in low. Vieira. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Just about up to 75 minutes. Nedved. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Shot could be on. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vieira. Maicon carries the ball down the right. Good ball over the top. That's the keeper's ball.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Gravenberch. Here's Matheus Cunha. And he's in on Haaland! And that would have been game, set and match.
Oh, he went for it there knowing full well that it could have all been wrapped up.
substitution on the field. Number 6, Barella. Number 38, Kravenbach. Coming on the field, number 9, Tonali. Number 41, Rice. Substitutions taking place.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Haaland. Azar. Bale.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And it's Tonali. Now there's a fine ball.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Bale. Knocks it into space. And that's put paid to a promising move. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. He's a sharp little ball here. That's very neat. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
3 minutes added time.
Now it's Bale.
Might want to be careful there.
Oh, he's taken out, that'll be a foul. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home... Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. In towards the back stick. They get a throw in. Played towards the other side. Now there is the unmistakable figure of John O'Shea, one of the first names on the team sheet, always, Jim.
Yeah, definitely. I'm going to be...
Oh, he's been caught on it here! Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Played in. Now it's Seedorf. And he shoots! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he's there to get it away. Yaya Toure. And here's Seedorf. He's in space and looking for options. Van Dijk with the clearance.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Mignon breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Vietnam are looking to go forward now. Now it's Sule, Hakimi. Threads one in. That is ended up in no man's land. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing.
And the shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And it's been taken short. And here's Sule. Good ball, good take. Brilliantly cut out. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Yamal. He's gone for goal! Now, who's going to be first to this? Still goalless. Roberto Carlos is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Cruyff, closing in on goal. Shot at goal! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Cruyff can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
And it's Seedorf.
Vietnam are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
Yamal. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Gravenberg. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Drilled in low. Cristiano Ronaldo. Gullit dominates aerially so often. Now it's Lukaku. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, cracking ball. And a chance! Goal! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Vietnam are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Vietnam are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier...
Up he goes! No mistake! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Picked that one out. It was a bullet.
Well, you've always got that threat when he's around. Great movement, and what a great header.
England grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Ferdinand did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And he's got the beating of his man. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so...
Lukaku!
Oh, it's hit the post! Ronaldo is onto it in a flash. Lahm. Seedorf. Nicely shaped ball. He's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense.
Oh, they can break here.
Barella. And that interception was most necessary.
And this is Ronaldo.
Soulé. And Jamal. Now it's Thuram. Now this could be a chance. He's found a way through.
Fire. Goes for a shot! It's in! Into the lead once more.
Simplicity in... And that'll be the final action of the first half. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Now it's Lukaku. Pinches it off him. And it's Gullit. And he's had it nicked away. Romero. Barella. Gravenberg. Now Soulé. Tries to pass it through. And that was very necessary. And it's Gullit. England are looking to break at pace. Nicely worked. He's found some space.
Great chance! They've scored! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Takes a shot! It's in! And they've got their lead back.
So smooth. A signature finish.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Substitution on the field. Number 5.
Vietnam choosing to make the first change. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Seedorf.
Number 20, Dembele. Number 14.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Ferdinand, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Roberto Carlos receives it in a wide position. Oh, well played. Nesta is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. And it's Cruyff. And this is Ronaldo. He's charged, surely!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Seedorf cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Vietnam are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Well, you can only assume that the manager's got those substitutions on his mind.
Romero gets across to intercept that. England are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's...
Chance for a shot! That's another chance! And it's in! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky. It'll come your way.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Substitution on the field. Number 11.
No time for changes on both sides, actually.
Barella.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Just eases him off the ball. Mbappe proving a very adept defender. It's Nedved!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Bellingham. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Shoots! Really well taken goal. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
England get themselves back into contention.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nedved can see things others simply cannot. And it's Roberto Carlos. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And this is Nedved. He's shifting through the... And the shot! It's in! Dying minutes, and we're all square again. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing. Having the composure to score is another.
All square again into the dying minutes.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which augurs well if this goes to extra time.
Yaya Toure. 4 extra minutes added on. Can he get it through? Chips it through. So nothing between them in 90 minutes, and we are in for extra time.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
So 90 minutes couldn't produce a winner, and we have extra time.
Substitution on the field. Number 8.
Into extra time we go.
Coming on to replace him.
Vietnam pay the price for failing to close out the match in normal time. Can they avoid the same fate here, where the consequences are still more serious? Timber. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Could move up a gear here. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Cristiano Ronaldo really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Vietnam have their second corner now.
Substitution in progress.
England have the chance to go the other way. Played into space. Bale in acres of space out wide. Maicon showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Mbappe being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Opts to play it back, and he's got his cross in. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Oh, a delicate chip through. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Now it's Mbappe. England have it back, and we've reached the midway point in extra time.
And now I'd just like to read
Well,
out
both teams have run themselves into the ground out there. Does anyone have one last moment of magic in them?
Substitution.
And we're off for the final time. This has been enthralling. So what do the last 15 minutes have left? Oh, that's a key interception. Rice. Now it's Tonali. Now, can they get him away? It is a corner, good chance. Vietnam have their third corner. Tonali goes short. Good read, needed to be. So their fourth corner of the game. Rice, and the shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. He can get that clear. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's Timber. He's a sharp little ball here. Now it's Haaland. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no... Ibrahimovic! Oh, that's incredible! And that may just do it! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
Taken back almost at once.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, what a game. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself.
And as you can see, we've already started here.
Ndika calmly anticipates, and they can counter here. Now it's Barella. That's good running with the ball. And it's Lahm. Can he get on the end of this? Seedorf is wide and looking to get onto this. And that has been knocked clear. Now, can they get him away?
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
That has been cut short. Driving on and making good progress. Soulé. He's being urged to shoot. Now then, the ball's come loose.
Yaya Toure will be key here, Peter. His versatility and drive makes him a nightmare for the opposition.
He was actually a much more conventional holding midfield player in his younger days, wasn't he?
Yeah, but he's come on in leaps and bounds since then. In fact, he's at his best when partnered with a defensive midfielder like that, because it means he has license to just jump.
Shot a goal! Absolutely fantastic from Lukaku! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order.
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key.
And the finish! Goal! That is remarkable, all square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to fall.
He's had a shot!
Mignon is there to clear. And this is Hullet.
Hullet! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Nedved with the short one. And this is...
Chance! Goal, England! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
England go into the lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Yamal approaching the half-hour mark. And here's Lukaku. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival.
Now then, clash of the egos.
Now it's Barella. And he's there to clear it. Out for a throw. Looks to the other side.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And he's there to get it away. And it's Hakimi. Gravenberch. Now Soulé. Gravenberch. Great ball, and he's in.
He's having a shot!
Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Probing pass. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Now it's Lukaku. Nesta gets across to intercept that. Ronaldo might just make this. Soulé. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Great ball if he can get there. Oh, that's fabulous. And Hullet! It's run loose, who's going to get there?
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning, well played.
Great vision. Hullet. Gravenberg.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Yamal. And it's Hakimi. Couldn't squeeze it through. Hakimi. And it's half-time here. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. And we are up to the break.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Substitution on the field. Number 6, Barella. Coming on to replace him.
And we're off again.
Number 14.
Vietnam
Matthias
really
Cunha.
need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
And this is Hullet. He is through here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now that's a lovely exchange. Lukaku. Matches, great chance! It's in! Again, we are level! What a contest!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character, wonderful. Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
This is... Can he finish? It's in! And the comeback is complete!
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Tries to dink it through. And that has been cleared. Ball is over the line. Soulé is there, and he can get that clear. Played out wide, and he cuts out the supply. And it's Lahm. The ball has bounced loose now. Lahm made a surge from full-back, as it turned out, unsuccessfully. Vietnam are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Well, you can only assume that the manager's got those substitutions on his mind.
Deep cross, a mighty effort! They've scored! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
England are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Roberto Carlos is always looking to play quality balls. Looking for the run. Lahm. Seedorf. And he's well... Tries a shot!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. England are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
He's coming under serious pressure here.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
And he's heaved it away.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Great position here. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner.
Substitution on the field. Number 22.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 18, Yamal. Number 5, Ter.
Rafinha plays it short.
11, Lukaku.
Vietnam
Number 8,
can try it again now.
Hakimi.
Corner number 2
Coming
then.
on the field. Number 13, Rafinha. Number 20, Dembele. Number 10, Mbappe. Number 21, Erling Haaland. Number 23, Jules Koundé. Substitution in progress.
Rafinha goes short. And here's Rafinha. Plays a sharp little ball here. Vietnam given another corner. Corner number 3 coming up. Turns and goes, shoots! He scored! And they're back in front! He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Substitutions taking place.
England making another change here.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass.
Oh, shooting chance! And it's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Cristiano Ronaldo demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
So all square and not for the first time.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Lahm.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And this is Cruyff. And it's Cruyff.
Real chance! Oh, that's incredible! And that may just do it!
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
England complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
5 minutes to add. Vietnam looking to pass their way through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Bale, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Gravenberch. That's that, the end. Vietnam pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Vietnam just may have felt a little extra pressure in front of their own fans that caused a nervousness and tension.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.